3, 2, 1. Hello! If you've made it this far, either you've gotten the password or you've accidentally stumbled upon something you probably don't understand. But, seeing as how you're already here, welcome to the post-fandom files. These files are top secret files about fandoms that have long since passed on, are inactive, or have very little chance of coming back anytime soon. The file you've stumbled upon is file 206, the Hetalia files. Hetalians on the left of me, weebs to the right, and here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Hetalia, some way or another, I always find myself coming back to this series, and more so, the fandom. Now considered more tame in 2018 or even dead, it's hard to believe how quickly an anime based on a webcomic became a juggernaut in the late 2000s. Nowhere was safe, not on forums, social media, and especially not at conventions. So what happened? Why did this fandom go from max capacity to silent night? And how did it get so big in the first place? Well, if you're listening to this, we're gonna search for the answer. And maybe, just maybe, find some juicy dirt as we crack open this cold one. But to do so, we need to go back to the beginning. On the computer, there will be multiple different titles for certain parts of this recording. If you wish to skip ahead, go to the part on the screen. If you've already picked or haven't picked, we'll be starting with the author. Hetalia was created by Hidekazan Himemura in 2003 as a one-shot on his website before turning it into a full-running series that is still running to this day on his website. He, of course, has other series as well, such as the Hetalia Axis Powers, the Bajona Bombers, Chibi-san Date, Advance Kiriko Broadcasting Club, as well as a few discontinued works such as Bubutan, Live Alive, Moe-kan, Shimajiro, and Advance Kirikan Broadcasting Club Pure. Not much can be found on this guy, at least in English, as all his websites are in Japanese. Though a little trivia fact I managed to stumble upon is that the author did base Estonia's character design on himself, although his hair and eye color are different. The webcomic and manga. It started in 2003. Hetalia Axis Powers follows a main storyline from about World War I to World War II, with subplots like Chibitalia and brief glimpses of eras outside of the main plot. The original webcomic was 5 chapters, while the print manga was 6 volumes so far. The anime follows the same pattern, much like the comics, as well as a little rebranding and designing of the newly dubbed Beautiful World series, which goes further beyond that. Most of you who are listening to this already know the plot, but if you don't, it's basically personifications of nations using stereotypes while poking fun at history. Nothing more, nothing less. Miscellaneous. There is a lot of merchandise that I just can't go over in one setting. So other than anime series and print manga, Hetalia also has drama CDs, which mainly feature the characters either speaking to each other as they would in an episode or even songs sung by the characters themselves. They also have a movie called Hetalia Axis Powers Painted White, where the nations of the world must fight off extraterrestrials invaders, and goes about as well as you expect from a satirical-like series. And of course, I'm leaving out unfinished games like Gakuken Hetalia, a unfinished dating sim, and also the more recent musical. But of course, if I start talking about games, I start talking about the fandom, which I sadly have to save for another recording. This is just a crash course into what is ahead. What is ahead is a fandom so large and so chaotic that I simply can't do it in one sitting. I will miss a few things more than likely, as forums as well as websites, have since been deleted or gone down. I'll record my findings and return back to you. Until next time.